Hello, Chris. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis. And here we go. My first impression is that it's a beautiful website. Very interactive. You have this video playing in the background. But this should be a tool of your company in the same way that that hammer is there for him hammering in those three tabs. This should be something that makes you money, something that actually is of value to your company. And I'm going to show you what I do when I analyze a website, because having a beautiful website is nice because people want to start clicking on it. It's inviting. But I'm more interested in the mechanics of it. So the first thing I do is I look at this. This is a paid tool that I have. And it shows me a lot of the metrics of your site. Now, the second thing I do is I go to Google and I do a search for Denver, Colorado roofers, and you can see there that here's the listings. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Google right now. Google has an algorithm that determines the placement of absolutely everything on the site, everything. So right here, for instance, it determines the placement of these sponsored listings. Now, sponsored means that they bought their way in. And some people think that that is a little iffy, but it's getting up near the top. It's up to you. That's not something, it's something you can certainly do. Now, underneath the paid ones are something that we call the map pack. I'm going to tell you that the way that those are ordered is because the algorithm has determined their placement based upon one thing, and that's filling out a Google business profile. Now, there are some other qualifications. Now, you could go and fill out a Google business profile yourself, but I would not necessarily recommend it because the end result would want to be being at the top of this Google search. But it would take some experience and some expertise to do that correctly. It is something you could do, though, in all honesty, but I would not suggest it. Underneath the map pack is we have what we call the organic search results. And you can see here that the first several of them are just lists of like these folks. Bravo Roof Tile have put out the 30 best roofing companies. I'm going to bet that every single one of them uses Bravo Roof Tile. What do you think? And then the next one is Cedar.com. Again, probably something that uses their products. The first actual roofer I find is here, Interstate Roofing. They say that they are Denver roofing contractor. I don't know if that's true. They could be based elsewhere and just have a page that says that they're a Denver roofer. I don't have any idea to check the veracity of that. But I can tell you that the fact that they are Denver roofer contractors in here makes it true, because that's what the Google algorithm reads. It doesn't base its idea on truthfulness. It just goes on what it sees. Now, I'm going to refer to Interstate as your Google competitor for the purpose of this comparison. Now, I'm going to show you their website. It's a lovely site. Not much, I don't know, the red, white, and blue, very patriotic, I guess. Oh, yeah, and there's a flag. Yeah, they're all into that. That's great. I like your site better. It's more about roofing, and it's more inviting in that respect. Now, here's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to take your site, and I'm going to copy and paste your site into this word counter. Excuse me. You have 502 words. That's not bad. Now I'm going to do the same for their site. I'm going to do the copy and the paste into this other word counter so you can see the difference. They have 1,378 words. Now, in a pure word-to-word matchup, they win because they have almost 3 times what you have. And I will tell you something, that even they do not have enough to satisfy Google. Google wants 1,500 words in order for you to be considered worthy enough to be in their website results. And I'm going to say that being high on the website results is a definite bonus. I mean, it's literally money in your pocket. I'm going to show you something. If I scroll down really fast, there we go. That was the bump stop. Now, right here are the related searches. That's where it always stops before it starts redrawing more at the bottom of that. And anything above that is where you want to be, because some guy with a Dorito on one hand and a mouse in the other is not going to find his way up to the top. Now, look, I see you there in the Forbes thing. I see your let's see here. Are you up here in the top? No. Gosh darn it, you have a good website too. You should be up near the top here. Um, Now, I'm going to show you what this word count means because all of the words are not equal. Now, here is that paid tool again. You have 33 keywords. Keywords are words in your industry, words that you use like TPO or soffit or, I don't know, flat roof, whatever. And I'm not in your industry, so I don't know all the words. I would hope that you do, but you can probably figure most of them out by sitting around with your coworkers in the lunchroom, you know. But here are your competitors' keywords. They have 1,500, so as you can see, you're a little bit behind them. It would be great to beat them in that. It would be great to have 1,501. But I don't know where they actually land, somewhere in the 500s. It would be great for you to have 1,600, to be honest. Now, here are their keywords. Roofing companies, Denver roofer, and as you can see, there's just some variation like roofing, roofing company, roofers, contractor, contractors, company, companies. An algorithm doesn't know the difference between singular and plural, so having all of these differences in your website is useful. Let me put it to you this way. If you don't have the word, say, I don't know, gutters in your website, somebody who types in gutters when you're having your roof redone in Denver, you're not going to come up. It's that simple. You need to have the words that would be generally expected to be in your industry in your website. And Google has expectations about what those should be. It knows what the keywords are because it determined what they are by taking all of the websites that came up in this search, stripping all the words out of them, and then listing them by order of appearance. So roofer, say, appeared the most, and that becomes keyword number 1, and then roofing becomes keyword number 2, and so on. So you want to beat your competitor in that. And I'm going to show you their keywords. I showed you that already. There's a lot more here. This is kind of this is about Denver, and unfortunately, it doesn't have a lot of the other like materials and stuff that you would normally find in one of these. But now I'm going to show you what else you need on your website, and that is backlinks, and that is where other sites have a link back to your site. In other words, like Angie's List or Yellow Pages. Now I'm going to show you. You have 222. They have 6,600. And both these numbers together, keywords and backlinks, are what determine your placement on a Google search. That's what the algorithm is looking for. Not the best workmanship, not the best materials, but those two numbers. And the fact that you have a Google business profile filled out. The Google algorithm really rewards thoroughness. So being thorough in all of these things is useful. Now I'm going to show you what their backlinks are. They have business.site, indeed.com, which means they were hiring. Homestead, MapQuest. MapQuest is a good one because it's rated highly, and being on it is something that would be useful. Anything that is rated 70 or above. These are the backlink ratings. So they actually show the rating of a site out of 100 for how many people refer back to it. So for instance, like Wikipedia has a domain rating of like 98, something like that. Angie's List has 91. I can see that they don't have Angie's List. If you got on that, you'd have one in 91. Now, I know Angie's List is paid, but things like about.com or Yellow Pages or expertise.com or Yahoo even, those are things you can just get on by filling out a profile in general. Now, here's where the rubber hits the road. Last month, as a result of your backlinks and your keywords and your placement in a Google search, you had 4 clicks. That's your traffic. And that's down 3. So you had 7 the month before. Here's what Interstate had. They had 6,500. Now, I can't guarantee you that that this wasn't a bunch of wasted clicks, but it's the likelihood is that they had like 150 more opportunities to have somebody become a potential customer, to have somebody actually ask for an estimate, and to have somebody put money in their pockets. That's 500 more times opportunity for somebody to put money in their pocket. Now that's what we're competing in anymore. It's not just about the physical world. It's clearly the virtual world, and in this case, the Google world. Google is the gorilla in the search engine world, and when the gorilla wants to dance, well, it would be good to dance. So I'm going to just summarize the 3 things I suggested you do: get on the Google Business Profile, getting more organic keywords, and actually getting more backlinks too. That would help your placement an awful lot. Now, I would assume that you want to spend more time roofing than you do with digging around in the mechanics of your website, and that's where I think Eric might be able to give you a hand, because it's a lengthy process. It's not like it's brain surgery, but it is lengthy. So if that makes any sense to you and you'd like to move forward with that, Eric would be happy to show you the next steps. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I've been helpful. You can take these ideas and improve your website, and you have a great day.